All right, welcome back. Today, we're going a little deeper down the rabbit hole. We're exploring a darker side of our body's superhighway. We're talking about the corrosive highway.
So, in our last explainer, we talked all about how too much sugar creates this insane traffic jam of fat in your bloodstream, right? But here's the thing. That's only half the story. The real danger, it turns out, isn't just the congestion.
So, let me ask you this. What if the problem isn't the cars on the road, but the very asphalt they're driving on? What happens when the sugar starts destroying the road itself? That is the crucial question we're going to tackle today.
Okay, let's really get into this. High blood sugar doesn't just add more trucks to the road. No, it's much more sinister than that. It actually wages a direct assault on the arterial walls, the very structure of the highway.
And this assault starts with something you can think of as the Sandblaster Effect. And yeah, it's as harsh as it sounds. It's a physical, abrasive process that starts to wear down your body's most important defenses from the inside out.
So, the technical term for this is oxidative stress. When your sugar levels are consistently high, all those little glucose particles literally act like tiny, sharp grains of sand, and they are just constantly blasting against the smooth, delicate lining of your arteries.
And you can see exactly what that constant blasting does over time. First, it just irritates and inflames the artery lining. Second, the little seals, the tight junctions that hold all your artery cells together, they start to loosen up and get weak. And finally, that weakening leads to actual physical gaps. Pores and cracks start forming in the arterial wall.
Think about that for a second. Your arteries have this incredible protective barrier, and high sugar is literally punching holes in it. This creates a direct pathway for all kinds of dangerous particles to get under the surface where they absolutely do not belong.
But wait, it gets worse. As if breaking the wall wasn't bad enough, the sugar also changes its very texture. It creates this second, massive problem, a sticky trap. This process is called glycation, and what's happening here is that all those excess sugar molecules floating around in your blood start attaching themselves to proteins, including the proteins that make up your artery walls. The source material used a perfect analogy for this. It's like coating the entire highway in a layer of thick, sticky syrup.
And you can see the difference so clearly right here. A normal, healthy artery wall is smooth, almost like Teflon. Particles just bounce right off. But a glycated wall? It's sticky. Now particles that should be flowing right past start to get snagged. They get stuck. And that, right there, is how plaque begins to form.
So let's put it all together. We have a damaged, broken road, and that road is also super sticky. Now, what do you think happens when we combine that with the massive traffic jam we talked about last time? Well, you get the perfect storm. And here it is, the whole trifecta. You've got the overflow, way too many VLDL trucks clogging up the lanes. You've got the swap, where that cargo gets turned into those small, dense, and really dangerous LDL particles. And now, you've got a damaged, porous, and sticky road that is perfectly designed to trap those very particles.
I absolutely love this quote from the source material because it just captures the danger so perfectly. High sugar does two things at once. It shrinks the cargo while simultaneously breaking the pipe. I mean, it's a two-pronged attack. It creates the dangerous particles, and at the exact same time, it breaks the very vessel that's supposed to contain them.
So, knowing all this, what's the most important takeaway? How do you actually protect your own highway from this kind of crazy, corrosive damage?
Well, it all comes back to this one central idea. You can't fix the traffic, and you can't repair the road if you don't address the root cause of the problem. Managing your blood sugar is the single most important first step in preventing the sandblasting, the stickiness, and the storm that follows. It's ground zero.
And that leaves us with one final thought. Every choice we make is either helping to repair and maintain our internal highway, or it's contributing to the attack. So the question really is, which is it for you?